Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Southern Indiana Dynasty. Fans are headed to the stadium to watch their Redbirds play in the spring game. Now, this is a game that we will get to see who really is going to be the stars of this team, and maybe just see some guys who will rise in the depth chart and really make their name before starting the season. Now, we have a lot of interesting players. You know, we're not gonna be a team that's going to run the ball heavily. We're gonna run the option. That's gonna be a big part of our offense, but we're gonna air the ball out quite a bit. Now, I want to use my tight ends a lot in 5 wide and 4 wide because they have the best hands on the team in Alexander Betts and Trey Good. You will see them today in this game. But Malik Surratt will be the starting quarterback, the lefty. He is a mobile quarterback who does have accuracy issues, but we'll see if he can get better throughout the season, because in this game, you can do that. So here is the white team versus the red team. We'll see who can win this one, as the scoring system is different in these spring games. First downs get 2 points, turnovers get 4 points, I believe, and also there are points for just getting stops overall. So we're gonna go for every 4th down in this game. Here's the first option of the day. Here is Malik Surratt. He is taken down by number 27. That is number 26. That's William Anderson at safety. So here is a throw across the middle, and that is actually a nice pass rush by Idbe Allgood. Watch out for him. He is a sophomore outside linebacker / DN. Just call him an edge rusher as we throw to the right side. That is a miss by Surratt, and that is the accuracy right there. That wasn't a bad throw, but he did miss it. So here is Surratt under center now, moving to left side. He's going to throw across the middle on the 4th down, and he's got Shields across the middle. And that will be a first down by Adrian Shields. He's going to be more of a slot guy this season. So after picking up the first down, here is the first jet sweep of the season. That is going to be a stop, and that is Marcus Oliver, the 6'5" receiver. Throwing across the middle now, and it's picked off. And that is number 27, Jeriel Aponte, who gets the interception. And I'm excited to see what this defense will do. We don't have the best cornerback group, so I think that that's a group that really can show a lot this season. Here is Jeremiah Wynn getting a jet sweep. He takes it to the right side. He's one of our most athletic receivers, so watch out for him. He is our best rated receiver as well. So here is Surratt now with 3 wide receivers out there, throwing across the middle, and it's caught by Oliver again. Marcus Oliver, 6'5". He will actually play in the slot quite a bit because of his size. He can go up and get it with catches like this. Watch out for him. He's going to be a pretty good chain mover for us. So Surratt now under pressure this time. Gets out of the pocket. That is Joseph who was chasing him, and he runs out of bounds, and that is going to be a gain of 5. We have 2 good middle linebackers in Tyson Joseph and Mefti Masid, who will play both on the field at the same time. Here is Surratt, though, taking off to the right side. Tackled by Anderson, and that's where Surratt will kill you. He can run the ball, and he does get inside the red zone. So Surratt now, play action fake to Brady King. This time, rolling to the right side, and he gets run down by Wolfgang Mefti Masid, who will get the sack on that one. He and Ty Joseph are pretty athletic linebackers. I think they're going to be a very good force for us. As now we have it to a 2nd and long. Here's a handoff, Brady King, and he will pick up about a gain of 8. That was actually a 3rd and long, as we get it to a 4th and 5 as King remains in the game. It looks like we're going to run him in motion this time. Surratt under center. You won't see this a whole lot. They send the pressure. Surratt gets out of the pocket. He's got space all alone. Surratt will get to the pylon for the touchdown. The first touchdown of the spring goes by way of scramble by Malik Surratt, and he gives us the lead here for the white team. So in comes Bishop Shelton. He will get some playing time in this game. I could not change the quarter length on this. It's just 2 5-minute halves. So here comes the pocket passer, Bishop Shelton. Let's see what he can do. Here he is in the pocket on his first pass, throwing to the left side, and he's got Trey Good. one of our two tight ends who will get playing time, Alexander Betts and also Trey Good, both very good receivers as tight ends as well. So Betts checks back in. Shelton throws left side, and that is dropped. Now that is Travis Hammond. He is a speed receiver. He is our fastest guy on the team. His hands need some work though. Shelton now in the pocket, throwing across the middle, and it's Oliver again. Another catch for him, his third of the game. Marcus Oliver, look at that. He can get open in the slot even with that size. Not the most athletic though. Shelton now throwing to the right side into double coverage, and that was actually an accurate throw, but it was knocked away. And now that brings it to a 2nd and 10. Shelton, a couple of nice passes so far. They send the pressure, the red team does, throwing, and it's caught by Jeremiah Wynn going up and getting it. It's a first down. I love what Wynn is on the outside. He's a speed guy, 5'9" though, but he can still play all over the field. So we heard up to the line here before the end of the first half of this spring game. Running in motion is going to be Hammond. We give it to him, and he tries to break a tackle and falls forward for a gain of 5, and that will be the end of the first half here. 20-5 here for the white team. Let's see if they can keep it up in the second half. So here are the stats in the first half. Both quarterbacks make 3 completions, and I think the running is going to be definitely what sets those two apart. Surratt can scramble and run the option. And then I liked what I saw from Trey Good on that catch on the sideline. A nice little 25-yard gain on that one. Nice throw by Shelton. And I like what I saw from Mefti Masid. He got a sack. He was getting after the football. Aponte had the interception as well. Ty Joseph had a couple of nice pressures, and so did Igbe Allgood. So I want to see what our backups can do. So for the red team, we will have the second team offense out onto the field. Shelton will play for the red team now, handing it off to Adrian Shields, who does get stopped on the edge, playing up against the first team defense on the white team. We will now be controlling the white team on D, and let's see what we can do. So playing up the middle, that's going to be Biggs, and he will be that starting defensive tackle for us. I'm excited to see what these guys will do for us because we don't really know who's going to be the stars on this defense quite yet. So here is Shelton throwing to left side, and that is almost caught but knocked away. And that is a nice play by Darren Miller Jr. He is our best corner on the team, knocking it away from Adrian Shields. Is now Shelton is going to throw across the middle. It's tipped and picked off. Ty Joseph on the interception, but Z Sullivan was there for the deflection. Could not hold on to it, but it results in an interception anyway. So going into this next drive, I want to look at the second team defense versus second team offense. Let's see some backups here and see if anybody makes a difference. Here's a handoff, and that time number 32 gets the rock. That is Nardell Hairston, who is our fastest running back on the squad. So here is Shelton now in the pocket, throwing to left side, and a nice play on the left side. And that is almost caught by Shields. It looks like Shields is getting targeted quite a bit in this game. So now controlling the red team, Shelton throws to the right side, and that is Trey Good. And he will have his first catch of this drive, gain of 17. Nice throw by Shelton. So that's going to bring in the third string quarterback, Andrew Smith. Let's see what he can do. He can actually run a little bit, but here's pressure, and he gets sacked, and that one will be a sack fumble by Desmond Roach. Watch out for him. He is the backup, even the third string on outside linebackers, but that's a way to get playing time right there. Boardwine falls on that one. That's actually Gregory Shelton who fell on that fumble. Gregory Shelton is a younger linebacker. He's more athletic. And then there's also the linebacker, outside linebacker, Brennan Boardwine, number 56. He's not on the field right now, but he is a starting outside backer. So here is Smith throwing to the right side, and that is Trey Good with another catch. He's been pretty reliable in this game. I'm going to have to look out for him. So 4th and 4. Here is Smith now. He's going to throw to the right side, and that is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Cannella. Jeff Cannella is a senior receiver, and that one was way overthrown. And now we continue the next drive. The white team gets a stop. Here's a deep throw to left side, and that is incomplete. Now, that's a throw you have to have. Adrian Shields was wide open. That was thrown to him, but it looked like it was thrown up the field to Jeff Cannella instead. That was thrown to Shields. That's a throw that you have to have, because if you want to earn playing time, because there are injuries in this game, way more than NCAA 14, we're going to need our quarterbacks to really show what they have. The third-string quarterbacks have to be ready at any time. Malik Surratt checks in. He throws a quick interception to Mefti Masid, so I want to see what he can do in a 2-minute drill just with our first-team offense back out onto the field. So let's just see what they can do. So facing the second-team defense, here's a throw to the right side that is caught by Travis Hammond on the outside. Picks up maybe a gain of 8 or so. 4th and 3, Malik Surratt. He might use his legs here. He's going to. He takes off. He gets the first down and dives, and it's a fumble. That is Desmond Roach again. His second play of this game. It looked like it looked like Surratt tried to dive for some reason. We're just getting used to the controls here. We tried to slide there, but a nice play by Desmond Roach. If he can keep making plays, he's definitely going to get a lot of playing time, actually. So this should be the last drive of the game here with a minute left. Here's a quick throw across the middle. There is the starting tight end. That is Alexander Betts. Nice throw by Surratt. So now we get it to a 3rd and 2. Handoff, Brady King. He is a power back, and you won't see that a whole lot. He gets a 4-yard gain up the middle. So now from our own 32, we hurried up to the line here. Trying not to call any timeouts, just see what we can do in this 1-minute drill here as Surratt's under center. He's going to take his time, throwing deep down the left side, and he's got Oliver all alone. It is going to be a touchdown. Marcus Oliver scores. He has been impressive in this game. That ball looked like it was going to be overthrown, but it got to Oliver. Surratt with his best throw of the day. And he gets his first touchdown pass of the day as well. So here we go with one more drive, I guess. Here's a quick throw, and it's picked off. Mefti Masid with his second interception of the game, but his third big play of the game where he had that sack on Surratt earlier. I think that Mefti Masid is going to be a star on this team. So another drive here. Here's another throw, and Surratt underthrows this one. Rolling to the right, and he's a lefty. That's a difficult throw. He did have Shields wide open, though. So now 3rd and 8 this time, running the option. This is Surratt taking off down the right side, and he's got space and speed, and he will go the distance. It's a touchdown for Malik Surratt, his 3rd of the game. You can already see the potential with this offense running the option. We did have fatigue on in this spring game, so you saw some backups in the game there. You even saw Bishop Shelton playing defense, and I guess that kind of helped as well with that long run. So one more play left here in this spring game. This is IT Thomas, who's going to be a 3rd or 4th string running back. He gets in, and he does get a first down. But a 46-23 victory here for the Red Squad. And I loved what I saw from both sides of the ball. I saw some guys that really did impress me, like number 93, Desmond Roach. He definitely surprised me. I did not expect him to have a good game like this. Surratt obviously had a good game. Trey Good had a great game. He's going to play. I mean, he's the backup tight end, but there's going to be times when he is actually starting at tight end, and seeing Alexander Betts back him up. And then at receiver, we didn't see a whole lot from our receivers except for our big 6'5" receiver, Marcus Oliver, number 81, who scored that long touchdown. And I liked what I saw from other guys on the offensive line as well. We definitely had some time to throw the ball, which is very good. But I was really impressed by Desmond Roach out of anybody. Mefti Masid had a good game as well, but I expected Mefti Masid to play well. He's our starting middle linebacker. So I decide to go ahead and give Roach a starting job here to start the season. I think that he made some plays, and I definitely liked what I saw from him this game. So I want to see what I have with our depth going into the season. So that's going to do it here for the spring game. Hope I got you guys a little familiar with the squad a little more. And now next game, we will see what we have versus Yale at home. So this is an FCS team, so it should be one of our lighter games on the schedule. We have 2 of these, one versus Yale and I believe one versus Harvard. So that will be a whole lot of fun seeing our guys on the field for the first time. So you don't want to miss next episode, next game, as we take on Yale at home. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on.